What is up, you guys? Welcome to another video with Big Brother D. Today we're going to talk about why you need to find your motivation. So I'm going to first go into my motivation for why I want to do what I want to do. And I'm motivated as a person because I want to see my family succeed. I want to see myself succeed in a couple of different ways in my life. And I want to see, friends succeed, And maybe if they can't outright succeed themselves, I would like to succeed so hard that I can at least help them out, And yeah, man, that's my motivation. I want to be able to specifically, and I'm going to say this very clearly and specifically, I want to be able to help out my friends in Brazil or family in Brazil, extended family. I want to be able to help my brother pay for flight school. I want to be able to pay my dad back for college, whatever it may be. There's plenty of examples. But when it comes to finding your motivation, it's all about your why. Why are you doing this? What is your motivation at the end of the day? What's that thing that's going to get you out of bed early in the morning, make you be a better person, and make you work toward that goal, that mountain of a goal, because you're not going to get there in a day. You're not going to get there in a month probably, and maybe not even a year, So it's all about your why. What is your why? And is that why strong enough to hold you accountable to get to that goal and that finish line? That's something between you and, your goal. Depends on what you want. And for me, as of recently, I'm committing to be a better, boyfriend in my relationship. I want to do a lot better. I want to improve, because at this point, there's certain things I need to grow up on, you know what I'm saying? And this is more personal, but respectfully, this comes at a point in everyone's life, every guy, every girl's life, where we want to do better for our partner. It becomes a thing of selflessness. It's not about me anymore. It's about me and my partner, because I want to see not only myself succeed, but her succeed, and then I want us to thrive together as a unit, So it all takes a commitment. It takes a why, right? I want to see a relationship succeed. That is the why. That is the foundation of my motivation to be better as a person. But this motivation can apply to quite literally anything. It can apply to sport. I like to fight. I want to maybe fight in the UFC one day or fight high level BJJ, whatever it may be. But these are just examples. In high school, I ended up going to states, and that was a goal I had from when I started wrestling in my sophomore and junior year. I started in my sophomore year of high school, but my junior year, I witnessed states for the first time, and my dad and I still remember this conversation we had. We were there at the high school where they hosted states at, and my dad was like, dude, you can make it to this next year. I hope you know that. I was like, you think so? Really, Dad? You think so? He was like, dude, I know so, man. You got the spirit of a fighter. You can do this. Just, you got to work hard at it. You got to work hard as hell. That's what it takes. And so I did. I worked. I trained. I kept cutting weight. And then eventually we made it to the States. And I made it all the way to the semifinals, lost the semifinals, and then down to 6th place. But I placed the States. That's all that matters. We set a goal. I was motivated, and I let that fire inside, and I was working at it every day. I was at practice. I was running. I was doing whatever I needed to do. I was even doing jiu-jitsu at the time too. So I was doing multiple things to guarantee myself a shot at that goal. And it wasn't easy, but at the end of the day, it's all relating to your motivation, your why. Your why needs to be greater than yourself is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, man. And one more example, because I made this YouTube channel, and ideally one day I'd love to get monetized. That'd be great. That'd be a great motivation, a great why. Why specifically? Because I want to be able to afford a certain lifestyle and support family, friends, loved ones, that kind of thing. So that is my why. That is my North Star. That's what I'm trying to say, my North Star. So, guys, find your why. Find the thing that makes you want to get out of bed early in the morning. Find that thing that makes you want to go through the suck and struggle, because that's gonna be the thing that pushes you to do better, to become better, to grow. It's all about growth at the end of the day. But alright guys, I'm gonna talk to you guys in the next video. This has been Big Brother D. Y'all stay safe, love, and if y'all have any video ideas, please let me know down below. I'll see you guys in the next one.